Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's July, it's a Sunday and it's very hot. It's the middle of the day, I think it's about 2 o'clock, and I want to go fishing. The only problem is a lot of places on a Sunday when the weather's like this are going to be packed full of beach goers. If I'm going to go to Sapphire Hoe, it'll be packed full of fishermen. So I have come to Sandwich Bay. I've paid to get into the bay, thinking that it'll be a bit quieter. It's not, but I'm going to walk all the way up to the Stour Estuary near Pegwell Bay, the opposite side of the river to there. Fish for bass. I haven't done it for a couple of years, so I know what I'm doing. I know what to expect. I've come very light, got one rod in my hand, rest of my gear in my rucksack, and now I've just got to make the 40-minute walk up the beach in about 33 degrees. So let's get going. It's quite interesting walking along here, especially when you're above the beach in this sort of scrubland up here. There's quite a lot of wildlife. See lots of Cinnabar moths everywhere. The little black and red moths look a little bit like a butterfly, but they're a moth, fluttering around everywhere. And you tend to see their caterpillars. I think they're black, and the black and yellow ones you always see on ragwort. Ragwort is this stuff which is carcinogenic, so don't go playing with it. That yellow plant there is ragwort. Highly toxic to horses, carcinogenic, not very nice. But when you see those black and yellow, sort of pale yellow caterpillars covering it, they turn into the Cinnabar moth, which are very, very pretty. And there are so many butterflies. If you're intrigued or interested in anything that lives like I am, it's quite a good place to walk. But at the end of it, I'm supposed to be going fishing to catch some dinner, hopefully. I am a bit late to the party though, because the tide has already flooded over the sand flats, and I like to get a bait in before that happens, because it's normally a really good time. But beggars can't be choosers. I'm out fishing. Well, will be soon. Afternoon, gents. Hello. You had much? No. No, nothing. What, really small? Yeah, half. Ah, well, hopefully the bigger ones are coming on the ebb. Right, so I'm coming to the end of the beach that I can actually access. The fence is 100 metres in front of me. I'm going to fish right by the fence, right where the two oyster catchers are sitting. I wonder how close I can get to them without... Oh, here they go. They're going to go. Are they? Come on, don't go. Oh, there they go. Right, this is extremely dangerous. Got all animals. Just going to put that next to the rubbish. Well, I'll just show you this, how quickly a beach can change. This fence behind me is new, and it's really new. I can tell by the posts that this is a really new fence, less than a year old. Just look at this one here. The beach obviously sloped down here and then went straight, so they've done the fence to follow, and it's completely filled in. That could have been in one storm. Anyway, I'm setting up here. There's a bit of weed around, not enough to cause me issue. Let's hope the bass are here. Right, so I've just set my rod up. I've got my Sonic Gravity HT. Now, I only run through the rods and reels and the tackle that I'm using to give you an idea. So here I'm using the Gravity. I use it quite a lot, but it's really, really well suited here. Gets me a lot of height from the beach, so that when I'm putting in a bait close in, it's got a good angle on it, and this worm is moving around quite a lot in the current. So I've clipped a long range rig on this, and the link is up in the top corner there on how to make the long range rig and what you need. And this works really well. This is all I've got with me, a few of these, and I'll put 3 Dungy Blacks on it. I'm going to put a squid head on that, and I'm just going to get that out at about 30 yards. There we go, lovely. Don't need to clip that up. Let's just get that out. Yeah, a couple of knocks then. Couple of knocks, yeah. There's something on here. Let's have a look. Come on. There's something on there. Oh, I missed it. Definitely something knocking then. Right. Fresh bait. There's about. Yeah, they've ripped that a little bit. Well, I'm getting some very funny, finicky bites, but it's not really happening close in, so the next one I'm going to get out a little bit. Oh, what's that? Look. No. So I think we're at about high tide now. Might have just started to turn. Nothing's happened yet, but I haven't been here that long. Now, when I looked at the tide chart today, the flood, the incoming tide, is a lot quicker than the outgoing tide. So when you're looking at the tide chart like this, the incoming tide comes in, and then the outgoing tide is a lot slower on the drop. So it comes in very quick and drops slower. Now I think, and what I've experienced in the past, is that if it floods quick or ebbs quick, you won't get as many bites as on the slower side of the tide. So I'm hoping on the ebb, as it's a lot slower, we might get some bites. It's good colour. But I've only had a couple of little finicky bites so far. Let's hope something happens shortly. There's not a lot happening. Fresh bait might be my last cast. Whee. Yeah, that's been pulled about a bit. Yeah, big bite then, big bite. Literally just stop the camera, bang! All right, come on. Come on, come back. Somebody just hit that. Or when I say something, a bass just hit that. Come on, yeah, come on. Yeah, we got it, we got it. Oh, it's a decent fish, I think. I think we've got a decent fish here. Literally 5 seconds after I just done that bit to camera. Oh, it does what the bass normally do, goes dead until the last 2 yards. All right, yeah, this is a good fish, I think. I think it's a good fish. Come on, is he a keeper? This is what we are. establish, is he a keeper? No, he's not. He just fought hard for his size. There we go though. First fish on the bank. Moon jellyfish. Have a look at that in a minute. Well, there we go, little school bass. I mean, it saves a blank, it's a fish. It's what I've come here for. I'd like a little bit bigger. Something I could take home. Can't take him home, he's undersized. But we're going to release him now. Get him back to fight another day. Right, let's get this bass back. I don't want to get wet. So, here he goes, go on. Go on. There he goes, lovely. Back he goes, swims off. And here, look at this. In front of me is a moon jellyfish. This one's dead, it's all cut up. These do have tiny little stingers around the edge, tiny micro hairs all around the edge. It will sting, but they're quite mild. They're very common. Right, we're going to go with a black on here. It's quite a small one. Let's get another black. Another small one. There you go, 2 blacks. Followed by a small blow. Like so. Curved around there. Oh, disastrous struck. Oh, I've got the blacks on. I lost the needle on the hook. There you go. That's on there like that, and then a bit of squid head. Another bite. Another bite. Come on. Oh, something's playing with it. In the next little finicky one, I'll try and get strike on it. Well, so whilst that's being tickled, I'll get some bait on the needle because I'll check it in a minute if nothing happens, and then at least I'll be ready to go. It seems as though turn of the tide, there's a bit more activity. Oh, a funny, odd, oh, right there, what was that? Very strange pull down then. It's not really happening. It's slow. I mean, at this spot sometimes you'll get shoals of bass in and you'll have a good session, and then other times it's just the odd fish swimming through. And today, I mean, sun's up, it's scorching, there's a lot of activity in the water, not here but boats and whatnot. So I'm happy I got one. My bait's still in the water, so I may have a chance of another one, but I'm going to call it a day soon. Well, that is it for me. Gemma's in the pub. And that sounds like a lot better place than here at the moment, getting scorched and not getting any bites. Well, the beauty of travelling light. I'm packed up within 2 minutes, ready to go to the pub, enjoy the sunshine. I'm done here. So until next time, tight lines.